Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Monday belongs to the mini bites. And you know what? Since last week I was on Tuesday, just didn't work out, so we're going to go ahead and take it from the top. Welcome to the J360 Mini Bites. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, J.M. Brady, also known as J-Man, from the J-Man Show and the Cyclone. Now, getting back into it, interesting Monday, right? This is supposedly the Monday after the big game. Now, y'all know about the big game, right? That's the topper, the game of all games, something that's just like, for wrestling fans, the WrestleMania for people that are in football. And you see, American football is great because, you know, throughout all the suffering, the injuries, the trade disputes, the controversies here and there in the league, you kind of want to cap it off with a great game and like one of the biggest media spectated, one of the biggest media events known to man, which is called the Super Bowl. It's when the best of the AFC takes on the best of the NFC. In small doses, sometimes it's usually the worst two teams that make it. But that's a whole different thing we'll talk about on the Cyclone. But, man, so Super Bowl 53 happened last night. And it was... I don't know, I guess it was a foregone conclusion. I mean, because you take it from me. Like, you got a veteran staff and league for the New England Patriots facing against the freshmen of the Los Angeles Rams. And the game was just not so exciting, man. I mean, a lot of people actually were just writing off the Rams anyway because they were like, well, you know, they got Tom Brady, a healthy Tom Brady at that, along with a healthy Edelman and a healthy Gronkowski, and then like the defense was on point. Like, you know, both teams have pretty good defense. Offense-wise, depends on who you talk to. But see, Tom Brady is one of those great quarterbacks. You either love him or you hate him, but you can't deny the man has a skill, and he's great at his leadership and his delegation. And that leadership and delegation always pulls him out of a slump in the end. The thing about the Patriots are, when you face the Patriots, you have to stay on them. You have to counter them, and at the same time, you got to get in Tom Brady's face. You got to take him down. And you see, that's one thing that the Rams defense at times didn't do. If they had done that and they got Tom Brady under pressure, oh my God, he would have made some more simple mistakes, and they probably could have won that game. It could have been history all over again for anybody who would have won. I mean, because now the Patriots have their, quote, dynasty, where they got 6 Super Bowl wins, and they match with the Steelers. Which is interesting, because at least you look at the AFC now, so you got the Steelers and you got the Patriots. So that rivalry is going to be something to talk about. However, when you take a look over at the Rams, and the Rams were doing pretty fine this year. I mean, they weren't bad, but they just weren't ready for the Patriots. And it's just the way you look at it. Like, you know, maybe it would have been a better showing if the New Orleans Saints were there, maybe, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it would have been a better showing if the Eagles were there, but I kind of know that we were tired, we were injured. So that means that next year we're going to be on that ass, and we're going to get what we deserve. We're going to win out strong, aren't we? Because fly, Eagles, fly. Sorry, I just had to get that out. I'm not past the season. I don't think the season ever ends for us, does it, Eagles Nation? But going back into what happened last night was just a complete annoyance for anybody who's either a football fan or a commercial fan or hell, even a halftime fan. Now, yeah, believe it or not, we have those. We have people that actually love the halftime show, and my God, the halftime show trolled itself this year. That stuff's... How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, even last year with Coldplay wasn't as bad as this year. It's like, man, it's just because people know it's a joke, and it's so annoying that... you just look at it from time to time. You're like, why is this even a thing? Can't we just get to the stats, see what's going on here, and then go back to do something else? But no, they had to go ahead and muck that up. Now, see, the thing about the game itself was that nobody really scored anything either. Like, the first 2 quarters were basically just more or less the kickoff game. When they managed to get 3 points for their field goal, so it was 3-3. I guess because at some point you could say that they were evenly matched, but then they started playing as smart, the Patriots did, and they tired out the Rams defense. Like, even Sue was tired. You could look at that kind of stuff. Like, they managed to win out in the end because of that. So around about not the third quarter exactly. Well, the third quarter, no, that's when they outlined the weaknesses and they started going past them to move the ball down. And in the fourth quarter, they just dominated them. So if you look at it that way, I guess that was kind of cool. But then you got to go ahead and look at it from another standpoint where it's like, nothing's really going on here. It's kind of boring. See what I'm saying? And maybe it's because a lot of people are tired of seeing the Patriots, and a lot of people are wondering why in the hell are the Rams there? So you're like, where do we go from here? I mean, for me, I'm still going to walk around here and wear my Eagles stuff. Like Super Bowl 52 champs. Yeah, because we still are champs. Not champs for whatever the hell this game was. But that's when we took on our arch enemy. And I said to my mother this. I said, yeah, you might got 6 rings. You got 2 off the Rams, which is bad for them. But the thing about it is, you're not going to get 2 off the Eagles. The Eagles are going to get some off of you, if it ever happens again. But by that point, you hope that somebody will stop the Patriots enough that they don't get to another Super Bowl for a little bit so that some freshness can come in there. I mean, a lot of people are feeling that way right now. Of course, some people are just trolling because they just need to troll. And then other people are like, you know what? I need to be on a winning team regardless, even though the Patriots are not their team. I got to hear about this crap for a while now because my mom is a Patriots fan. And like I said, I'm happy she won. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to mess with her about last year. And just keep doing that and keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, a long time ago, that whole thing with underdogs and stuff like that mattered last time. This time, it's just like, we were all going through the motions. And then some people are like, well, at least the Rams did try. And it's like, I didn't see it. Well, either way, that is something that has to deal with Sean McVay and Jared Goff and everybody else. Like, Jared Goff is down and hard on himself right now. Maybe he'll take a few days to recover, I guess, But all I know is as soon as September comes back around, it's every man's game at this point. Now, the halftime show. How the hell are you going to promise a tribute to Steven Hillenbrand? And just how are you going to promise to the creator, who is the creator of SpongeBob, that you're going to play Sweet, Sweet Victory? You're going to go ahead and make that the highlight. That's what everybody was interested in seeing Maroon 5 perform about. But see, it became more of a smug thing because, yeah, sure, a little bit of that song was in there. Yeah, the introduction to the song, the first 3 seconds of it, and then it went into something by that rapper. I didn't care who it was, man. I think the name of his song was Dirty Money, but either way, it didn't matter to me. I just didn't care. Because it was ridiculous. Like, SpongeBob and company were only in there for 3 seconds. All you had to do was play the 2-minute version of Sweet, Sweet Victory. Everybody would have loved that. But the victory wasn't so sweet because what we ended up getting was the rundown version of all of the Maroon 5 discography songs. And those guys sound horrible live, except for the musicians in the back, I guess. Oh, wait. You mean the rest of the band? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't care for Adam Levine's little showcase or his striptease and all that kind of stuff. I just didn't care. And yeah, he's showing off his tattoos to you all to show how edgy he is. And not to mention to get everybody else involved and interested in his crap. So I saw that stuff. I was like, this is disgusting as hell. It was so bad to the point I just wish I saw Halftime Heat instead of that. So I think I might start making some halftime show specials on my own. Just so we don't have to go through that mess anymore. Because that was just tiresome. And then they had Little John in there saying, okay. Because that's what Little John does. But that's pretty much the perfect response to whatever the hell that was. Because that wasn't no halftime show. That was a Maroon 5 smug fest. And unless you're a fan of that band, you probably wouldn't tell the difference. So, no, I'm not going to invest no more time in the halftime show. But other than that, though, Super Bowl wasn't all that great. Game was kind of lame to some. And considering this Monday, a lot of us probably didn't have anything to talk about except for how bad everything was. But at least we got to see some pretty cool movie trailers. But I'll discuss that on the J-Man Show later this week. Well, we're reaching that 10-minute withdrawal, so let me get on out of here, y'all. This is the J-Man signing off. Take it easy until then. And send some emails, j360productions@outlook.com. All right? Peace.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.